TSM valuing the knife round, the CT side, etc, etc. Okay, and here we go. Going to be starting with TSM on the CT side after 1v2 by Xyp9x in the knife. So we're going to have Simple hanging around the B area. He's going to be the lurker looking to find an opening. cajunb about to peek. We'll see who can win this duel. cajunb going to the sandbags, and they seem to have missed each other. I'm not sure if he saw some of Simple. He's seen him now. Simple's dead. Markelov in the connector area. That's going to cause a bit of a shuffle from the CTs. In the meantime, the Ts are heading towards the long site. Let's have a look at Device and see when he twigs, when he hears the sound cue. There it is. He sees the information. Blade coming down towards long. He will get in a counter flash there and go for the jumping peak. Meanwhile, we're going to have the pinch towards the A site. 2 from toilets, 2 from long. Let's see if the CTs can hold. Smoke's coming in. We've got the wall of smokes coming in, and the bomb will be planted through the gap. Bomb will go down, and that's 2 fast frags there. bondik and Blade coming together to take down karrigan and dupreeh. Keeping an eye on the flanks, but there are no flanks. The remaining CTs are stuck in the bank area with Xyp9x coming in from the stairs. Another frag for Flipside. Good pistol round so far, but the bomb is ticking ever so slowly. Xyp9x with a kit, and they've turned it into a 2 versus 2. Xyp9x going for the fake there. Markelov coming in from behind. So from the toilets there, he's the last one to try and stop this plant from coming down. Can he do it though? Changing his positions. Will he be identified? He does get the diffuser, and that's going to be the round for Flipside. cajunb running away there, not to give Markelov that extra bit of money. Alright, so Flipside with the early advantage here. An important advantage on the T side, which can be difficult. We did pick Na'Vi over TSM yesterday, and they showed us how wrong we were. Fast aggression from a few players here from the CTs. You can see them coming into the underpass. Maybe a flash will come in for karrigan. He's close with the Nova, and he is not going to get the frag there. GoTV though wanted to show us cajunb jumping around instead, which is fantastic. So 2 men lost in fact for Flipside, only losing karrigan are TSM at present. Haven't managed to pick up any weapons, however. Flipside are holding things down for now. Bomb in connector with support, moving back towards T-spawn. WorldEdit just holding things down towards the party area. Keeping an eye on the flap. Xyp9x will see some stuff in connector. That will be some information on the radar as well for his team. And that is the bomb. Which means actually, it's causing the rotation from TSM. cajunb's gone to try and abuse this angle even more with the scout. Meanwhile, the bomb's heading up to the A site, so the rotation should come back for TSM. Indeed, it will. Device is up there already. He's going to spot cajunb coming in with the scout to do some damage. Although it's been tagged now. Simple getting a nice tap. Looking for the last play. Device could find a kill, but his gun is showing through the wall. And I'm sure that's not just for me. Xyp9x going to try and assist there. He's only got a P250, but there are 2 players who could take some damage here. There's the first one. Device getting another scout frag. So 2 versus 2, no kit. But how much damage can TSM do? 2 versus 1 now. WorldEdit's left with only 29 HP. He can only take maybe 1 bullet if he's lucky here from Xyp9x. Lots of crouching going on. Needs to keep moving so he doesn't get dinked by Xyp9x. That would be the round for the CTs. Xyp9x will not be able to get that one shot he needed onto WorldEdit, and Flipside will just about take the second round. Pause coming in for the... oh, that's a different channel. So, while we have a small break here, yesterday we gave away a Howl M4, a Bayonet Crimson Web Minimal Wear, which used to belong to me, and an M4, not an M4, AWP Asimov. Today we're trying to do 2 Dragon Lore attempts and give away a Stat Track Fish Gun and a Bayonet Blue Steel. But we need more followers on the main channel before we get there. I think we are about 13,000 followers away, but it's entirely doable today. So again, make sure you're following FACEIT TV. We're opening boxes here today. Where is Na'Vi Titan? Someone is asking. If you mean which channel, let's have a very quick look at what is coming up here after this game, we are going to have TSM versus Titan and then Flipside versus Fnatic. So if that game is going down today, then I can only presume it will be on the main channel. Whoops. Oh, God. Okay, so here comes the next round, finally. The unpause coming in. Okay, so the guns, of course, on the Flipside team. And just the pistols on TSM. So that's an easy take of the B-bomb site. TSM stacking the opposing site, and they don't really have anything to lose here. Although saying that, Markelov and Blade have guns. I can make a lot of money, but I think TSM will do what they can, see if they can steal themselves some guns. There's dupreeh picking up a Mac 10, but I can't imagine him holding that on for the next round. Someone's asking, is Overpass CT-sided or T-sided? Definitely CT-sided. And it's not all the teams that have a strong T hold, a T game. I'm just going to switch this quickly while I sign out of that. And then we are back into the game. No, we're not. There we go. Okay, so the buy coming out for both sides. Simple on the AWP, of course. Again, Flipside did previously have WorldEdit starting on the AWP, but Simple is the primary AWPer at the moment, but not going to have much to do for now. bondik getting the opening frag onto cajunb in the short area. Sees the shadow of Xyp9x, tries to pre-fire him. Goes for the short grenade. Two people applying pressure, but again, they are very susceptible to nades themselves in that position, so they will move away. Flipside 3 for 0 at the moment. TSM need to win this round, otherwise their money's going to be reset again. The only thing they will have going in their favour is the loss bonus. Everything's slowing down while Flipside wait for maybe a CT to overextend, a CT to ask what is going on. Flipside will also be waiting for these nades to be exhausted. They will know that the TSM team will not have many nades left, so we're going to have the pop flash coming in, but no peek with it from the CTs, just trying to ruin any timing. Now there's only one flashbang on TSM and nothing else. That's an important frag, and it's the bomb as well. No support for the T's as they start to push into the tunnel. 2 1v1 situation. Third one going the way of Simple there, but the advantage might have been lost here, or some of it, by the T's. Still got a 2-man push coming in, but all 3 CTs are on the site now. Bomb going down again, being carried solo. bondik soon to follow. Only Simple remaining, but we know his damage output. However, 10 seconds left. He needs to try and clutch. It's not going to happen this time. TSM get their first round on the board. Okay, so interestingly, Flipside are going to go for the eco here. Well, Markelov and Simple can't afford, so fair enough. They're going to be straight on the eco, so this is going to be important for TSM. This is a round where they need to survive in numbers, need to secure their economy for the next few rounds going forward. That is a really hard shot to hit, actually. Pass with players passing at a rocket, it's really difficult. Even if you put an AWP in long, it's not that easy to actually find the frags, and again, that is one of the harder ones. Xyp9x just continually going for the peek here, just waiting for the information to present itself. While he does that, the T's again on the eco will be looking for a bomb plant heading down long. You can see dupreeh doing a peek of his own device there for support, but he's going to get 1D'd by WorldEdit. Trade coming in from the CTs, but that is advantage T's. Let's see if the CTs can rotate fast enough to apply the pressure and the pain to these terrors, who are holding in passive positions at the moment. bondik will have the angle to find the info. Not much going on the B bomb site. Meanwhile, here comes a push from the T's. Again, it's all about planting the bomb here and doing some damage to the economy of the CTs. dupreeh still has the range to his advantage, and the Ts will funnel themselves towards these guns. Nice two-man hold here from TSM. Only bondik remaining, and we'll see who will take who first. Sipnix will finish him off. Only device going down. So a good round for TSM. Okay, we continue here. And Markelov will still be on just the Tech 9. I think Lerpis was tweeting recently that Markelov had been doing a bit of warping. I had been told that he will AWP when he feels it here and there, but with two other AWPers on the team, that is a long queue to pick up a big green gun, but I haven't seen much of it myself yet. So, a little lost here with Markelov going down. Let's see what the Ts are up to. Quite spread out across the map at the moment. You can see dupreeh in an advanced position, which will allow his teammates to rotate even faster because they'll have an extra few seconds with him in that position, whether he lives or dies. Right now, there's just WorldEdit hiding behind the tree, not really doing much, just waiting for a bit of an overextension from the CTs, trying to even up the numbers. dupreeh might start to peek here. He should hear WorldEdit running. The bomb is headed in that direction as well, being thrown down, and dupreeh almost finds a frag here, but he realizes there are two people there, and he will move back to get device into the angle to help. Those flames will make it harder for device to see what's going on, and dupreeh will get the first frag and the second again. Lots of 1v1 peaks, not much trading going on here for Flipside since the first 3 rounds. And TSM surviving again with 4 players is very bad. Very bad news for Flipside indeed. Okay, Flipside on the eco once again. Things were going so well, but in a blink of an eye, they have gone to disaster. And again, you can see some of these CCs now on the buy with 6k, but Markelov with a double dink there to dupreeh. Very good start for Flipside, and that's a retrievable gun. You can see device trying to hold things down here. He does have cover. Actually, no, it's not device, it's karrigan trying to hold things down as the Ts try and go for the weapon. They'll pick it up, but it will cost them a player. Simple still hanging out towards the B area. Again, T's waiting for an overextension. And that's good timing to cross the long position. But again, device should be able to hold here if this push comes in. But he's going to be dinked, and that's going to cause him to move into a more passive area as he has 11 HP. So karrigan's got no cover. Maybe thought he was protected by the smoke, but he was in the wrong position. Finds the frag anyway, leaving only bondik now. And again, device can jump and peek, although he may be scared to do so in case they're waiting for that jump peek. Sipnix come in. Sipnix comes in. The aim punch will be too much for bondik to find the frag, and TSM hold once more. Okay, so Flipside back on the buy, simple with the AWP once again, and it's once more that dupreeh finds the opening frag for the TSM side. They've gone aggressive down long, and it's paid off for them. They're going to move into a more passive position, and Flipside will have to push these areas slowly, as they'll need to try and clear them out, see what's going on. And it seems that TSM will start to get aggressive towards toilets, in fact. Device now getting a frag, putting Flipside down to 3. TSM, one of the stronger teams on Overpass, being afforded the economy here, and they are putting it to great use. You can see the bomb's being left in a super passive position for the T's, so they're limited to 3, and they'll have to be down to 2 in forward positions as one of them goes back to retrieve the bomb. It seems that will be simple going to get it. So Flipside with no answer to the current TSM setup. 2 men over the T's. That's going to be a very nice angle indeed for karrigan. A very easy snap to the toilets, and he will make it an even tighter one. And again, we have the AWP going towards long. You can see Simple's waiting for the jumping peak there. Going to reset his position now. Change things up. He'll find the frag onto Device as well. Device holding the angle, but still not fast enough for Simple. Second frag coming in quickly for Markelov towards the A site. Zipnik's playing close to the bomb box. 9 seconds left to plant the bomb. Another frag coming in for Markelov, and he's standing tall, looking for players coming up the stairs. He will find dupreeh. He'll go down, but the trade will come in there. Actually, Markelov won't even go down there, so surviving with 3 players finally. Flipside get another round on the board, but you can see the money already built for TSM. They'll get their full buy-in once again. But now things start to get more important for Flipside. 4 out of 8 on the board. That's not bad. And they have a chance to break the economy of TSM now. So, Simple heading over towards the B bomb site. Looks a bit stuck there for a second, but he is okay and will survive that short engagement. Nobody taking any damage. Molotov's coming out for the Flipside team now, and Simple starting to creep through B tunnel. This could be really bad for TSM. You can see karrigan watching the angle from the balcony area. And Simple will hold this angle, so if there are any CTs in a sewer position who choose to come and have a peek, then they'll be in a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, Markelov will get a frag over to the connector area and start to push short. So B looking pretty damn weak at the moment. And again, Simple can just hold this angle while the rest of his team do the investigation. Here comes Zipnik's, but is Simple going to be holding the right angle at the right time? Indeed he will, but he misses the shot there. Molotov's coming out for both sides, and Simple will be forced back to get some smoke in. While all this is going on, TSM somehow managed to get back onto the site and back control, smoking off the short area. So Flipside with a very good advantage, of course. Simple was not overextending there. This boost, though. Oh, TSM have just changed their position at the right time, but karrigan, is he going to get caught? You saw Zipnik standing on the box for the longest time. That is completely ridiculous. Did that actually just happen? I'm going to jump. I'm going to see him. I'm going to jump and shoot him in the head. That's the opening. Now the traders should come in. Indeed it will. Simple with another headshot there. 3 versus 1. Only Device remains, and now it comes to a case of sink or swim. Simple with another frag, getting the 3-man there. That jumping frag was completely absurd. That was hilarious. I don't even know what to say. Okay, so 5-4, and another important round won by Flipside will put TSM onto the force by 2 FAMASs, an M4, and some pistols. That nade will do a bit of damage to Blade. He is up front with the bomb. Good counter flash there. Simple holding a tight angle, and Flipside are looking for a fast engagement. Will they identify that it is a force buy here from TSM? They could think it's an eco. Again, TSM with good success so far, and Flipside with 5 rounds on the board. They'll go for the force. They do not want them to get any more. Loads of nades coming in. They should believe this is a commitment here from Flipside. You can see Simple just holding a tight angle on the balcony area, and we have more and more CTs rotating to this position. Only dupreeh looking at A at the moment, it seems. bondik is standing on the sandbags. That does give him an angle onto short as well, but he's got to be careful about cajunb peeking with a CZ here. cajunb, though, has to care about the sewer area, the monster area as well. Trades coming in for the team, and they will go in favour of Flipside for now. Zipnik's going to even things up and take down Simple, been so lethal for his team so far. Blade with an advanced position towards the water. Will they find dupreeh in the water? dupreeh just with a deagle. But if he doesn't, well, then it doesn't check the corner. 1D comes in. Blade got to be careful about this now. 2 versus 2. Where is Markelov? Blade will jump out and get the frag onto Device. Trades coming in from dupreeh. 1 versus 1. FAMAS versus an AK. Markelov will finish things off and go to retrieve the AWP if he can find it. So 6 rounds to 4. This is good. This is good for Flipside. 6 rounds out of 10 so far. That's a good T score. And again, we saw Na'Vi versus TSM yesterday on Overpass, but this is looking stronger for Flipside. However, TSM should have a strong T side as well. Good opening kill there by Zipnik, starting to get aggressive in different areas are TSM. You saw aggression from them towards A. Now you're seeing it towards B. Finding their second frag of the round. Zipnik will run distraction while cajunb stands on the site, but he will go down, and they will know the position of Zipnik. So only 4 HP on him. That spray down coming in perfect by WorldEdit. Just Device to find now. With an AK, actually. karrigan coming in as well. Running distraction once again. That will be enough for Device to find Simple. 2 versus 1. Well, then it's still to plant the bomb. In a horrible situation now. He's going to force the issue maybe towards CT spawn, but he needs to get around the corner before he gets flanked. Coming in with the flash. He's making his intentions known, which causes the rotation from Device. But again, he will be afraid of the one-taps. Though karrigan only has a P2000. He's trying to find himself a 1 versus 1. There it is, Device coming in with the AK. Manages to get the frag, but left of 20 HP. karrigan rotating his position immediately. And WorldEdit going for the fake, but can he find a spray? Indeed he can, clutching it for his team. Great play there by WorldEdit, taking it to 7-4. Okay, so both teams on the buy once again. AWP coming out for both. Device on the AWP as well as Simple. And again we have the long push. dupreeh hiding behind the tree. We saw similar play here from Dignitas with an AWP holding the line. And indeed, Device is there holding the line for dupreeh. And dupreeh will just creep. He will crab walk, looking down in case flashbangs come in. Trusting his teammates to cover him. So he's in position. And there we go. He's going to give the information to his teammate. And out he comes, dupreeh finding a frag after the missed shot. Running out of bullets, however. Going to try and run back now as Device covers him. And it's working out so far for TSM. This is a great partnership by these two players. Simple just forced to hold the angle as there are 2 people to find. And more flashes coming in for the CT side. He's got the bomb carrier as well, so he can't extend too much. And I thought maybe the bomb was stuck under the bench there, but it managed to pick it up. So again, a situation where Flipside have a 2-man disadvantage and TSM have a chance to get another round on the board here. Zipnik's continuing to go for these peaks in the sewer area, which will allow his teammates to have better positioning elsewhere. And you can see cajunb has pushed through the tunnel as well, so they pretty much know that it is going to be an A push at the moment. And with dupreeh's position, he's starting to flank as well. The net is closing around the Flipside team. You can see the smoke execute coming in, but the days are surely numbered here for the side. Simple going down, and dupreeh's flank is coming in closer and closer, but the rest of the teammates might be dead before he gets there. Finding the last one, all the TSM players surviving again. The money's been tried the last few rounds, so that will be important going forward. Even with that, still not fantastic. $2,500 to $3,500. Actually, Device down to $11.50, so another important round for TSM going forward. And even more importantly, Flipside are on the eco, so this is a great opportunity for TSM to limit the damage and take another round. So, fairly standard round so far, and it may not last very much longer. bondik, only one standing. He's going to get taken down. So, yes, a perfect round for TSM. Okay, so we're coming into the last 2 rounds of the first half here. Again, the buy coming out again. Markelov just limited to a Tech 9. Can Simple get the opening frags here? cajunb playing the barrel area at the moment, getting the counter mollies and flashes in. That will force the position away for Simple, as cajunb will come into a more aggressive position. Meanwhile, we have all kinds of aggression coming in for the CTs. They've gone for a full flank here. And look at this. The Flipside team about to be completely choked by the CTs there. That's going to be some info for the Flipside team as they get the opening frag. But can they get onto the B bomb site? Simple looking for an entry to the site itself. Both CTs there playing close, but look at this flank from dupreeh. He's got all the information the team required. It's Simple getting taken out from behind. Flashbangs coming in for the CTs. More frags. Flipside getting torn apart here in the second last round. Only Blade wondering what the hell's going on. Zipnik's will be a consolation frag as karrigan comes in for the trade. And it's 7-7 going into the last round. Okay, frags coming in for the TSM side. It's a forced buy from Flipside as we go into the last round of the first half. Karrigan might get taken down here. Indeed, he will with an assist. Getting poked to death by those Tech 9s. Duel going on in a fountain, which will be won by dupreeh, but the bomb's getting planted on the A side. That might give Flipside a quick man advantage. Indeed it will, and they should be able to pick up another rifle. Indeed they will. 2 M4s, Device trying to avoid the flames. dupreeh just with 11 HP. This could go either way, really. Although you have to favour Flipside, they do have armour. A lot of people are quite tagged at the moment. Markelov looking for an angle, but bondik will find dupreeh first. So just down to Device versus 3. Clock ticking, and this round is over already. He just needs to try and pad his scores, but he won't be able to do so. Flipside taking the lead at half time there, 8-7 on the T side, moving towards CT. They will need a solid hold and a pistol if they are to take this away from TSM. You can see the Flipside coaches on the server, of course, as per usual. While this is going down, guys, we have Envy versus Fnatic going down on the main channel as well. So lots of Counter-Strike here at FACEIT TV tonight. We have 11 matches of CSGO in one evening. Flipside opting for 3 Kevlars, Blade with the defuse kit, Markelov and Blade. We're both going to have grenades. Some decoys going down as well. TSM going for 4 Kevlars, a smoke onto Karrigan, maybe to try and help a plant should it be required. Simnix with a passive position, but he'll start to move as his team close towards Connector. Flipside rotating towards the A site. Let's see who's going to engage who first. Simple might have seen some information along. Flashbang coming in. There's 1 frag. Can he find any more? 2, 3. And that's the bomb as well. Simple looking for the ace there. Will only get 4. I say only. Solid hold there by the Flipside team. And a lot of their players didn't take any damage. You can see Simple's got full armor, which means he upgrades to a helmet for a mere $350. I sincerely hope he doesn't forget. He hasn't bought yet. There it is, helmet coming in. Well, Let's got, look at that, he's got 99 armor. So he will take a risk because obviously you take 1 hit of armor, that means $1,000 to get that helmet, whereas you saw Simple just 350. We'll see if his lack of helmet plays a role as TSM have gone for the force buy here. Again, bomb left in a safe position by TSM, just in case there's any aggression. It can rotate to either side from there as well. Simple going to get some information. See a number of players opted for the M4A4 on Overpass. Just trying to get some spray down in. There is a device coming his way from long. He is currently just holding the angle. So Simple looking for the peak once again. And there is a long player. Taken down now is Device. So just the remaining players by Toilet. Still with the bomb in a more passive position. Dipnix getting some nades in. cajunb trading on Simple. But that's all she wrote for now. And again, that's where things might get dangerous. WorldEdit with no helmet. Blade surviving with 5 HP. Getting dinked. Markelov unable to upgrade his Bison. And there's a short pause coming in. So currently the score on the other channel is 6-7. Envy with 6 rounds. 7 for Fnatic on the CT side of Inferno. And again, guys, make sure you're in both channels. We're giving away some skins with crate boxes on this channel. And we're heading towards 600k, where we will be giving away all kinds of madness on the main channel. Apparently, the flip side are 13% on CSGO Lounge. So, some people looking to make a bit of bank. So again, between matches where we have time, we will be opening these audience participation parcels. We've done 3 already, so 75 people have got some skins. Make sure your Steam account is connected to your Twitch to be able to get something there. But again, flip side, 3 rounds ahead at the moment. We're seeing the eco coming in from TSM now. dupreeh up there with 20 kills for his team. Simple trying to keep it competitive with 16. Only Blade with a defuse kit in this round. Let's keep an eye on if that makes a difference later on. He will throw timing flash for his teammate should it be required. WorldEdit standing by the barrels. bondik is going to take down dupreeh early, and that will speed up the push here. Again, a flash coming in from Blade. There it is. To protect WorldEdit as the rest of the TSM players push through Monster. And that flash from Blade that he was holding will make this a much easier hold. Device of 20 HP, and that nade will not finish off the job. Markelov going to get there first with the gun. So Flipside have a 4-round lead as the buy comes in for TSM. We're not going to see any AWPs yet, if at all, on the TSM side. Orp, of course, coming out for Simple. So we'll see if Flipside can take this lead all the way to the 16th round. He's going to be going towards the B-bomb site where we saw WorldEdit in the previous round, going for a jump peek. I do believe the T's get to that angle first. I can't actually remember. But Simple will find the angle he needs to take down Zipnix, and he's going to rotate his AWP to a different area altogether, which will be heard by dupreeh in this position, so maybe he makes the call there, as one must assume that that rotation is the AWPer, as you commonly see in other sites as well. The bomb is all still heading over towards the B-bomb site, so again, dupreeh in a position where he may hear that rotation, and with Simple and the A site bolstered with that AWP, they may continue the push here towards B. You see Markelov jumping, looking for the information as Zipnix was in the previous half. Minutes on the clock here for TSM to play with. We'll see what they choose to do. Device just emerging towards that smoke. Maybe waiting for those CTs to exhaust all their nades. But the CTs still have 3 Molotovs. bondik starting to flank as well. And there are 3 CTs on the B-bomb site as this push comes in from TSM. karrigan taking down WorldEdit. dupreeh falling to the flames. The numbers of TSM starting to thin. The bomb on the floor as well. cajunb going to take down Markelov, who's not looking around the corner of the... around the corner properly there. So, Simple. He needs to find a frag here. Ooh, I think cajunb's behind was a bit exposed there, but it's going to be bondik finding the last 2 frags. No plant for TSM either will leave them very short on money indeed. $3,000 with Flipside headed towards the 13th round. And it looks like it's going to be a reasonable buy here for TSM. But the round after this one, they're really going to need to get things going. So last time we saw some good aggression on the eco from Flipside towards the fountain area. This time bondik's going to get stuck between a rock and a hard place. He needs to find some frags. Only one will be traded, and that will be an AK in the hands of TSM. Not a good start here, with lots of time on the clock here for TSM. They've taken down Blade on the site as well, and Simple. This is a round they should not have won, but there are only 2 Flipside players remaining, and there are going to be more rifles coming the way of TSM. dupreeh's picked up a gun. He's picked up an AWP. Markelov stuck in CT spawn at the moment. And WorldEdit's only got an MP7, looking to get those anti-eco kills, but now he's going to be facing an AK, an M4, and the AWP of dupreeh, which will finish him off. Markelov all of a sudden forced to retreat. This is a round Flipside should definitely have not lost. Again, bondik going down only, taking 1 player in a toilet area. No trades for the CTs there. Didn't have the range that you normally want against an eco. And TSM have won a massive round. Look how much money they will save with these 3 rifles as well. AWP and the rest. This is actually really bad for Flipside. Looks like they're going to go for the 4 Simple, able to afford an AWP and drop a FAMAS as well. So they're going to have 3, maybe 4 rifles going ahead. Maybe even 5 actually. Blade going to pick up the MP7. And only WorldEdit will be stuck on the CZ. So this is an interesting one. Flipside with 4 rounds in a row. Let's see if they can get back into the winning ways. And again, this is the setup that we saw on the anti-eco. WorldEdit playing close B, the close B area, and Simple is elsewhere. He's going to be the one with the aggressive positioning, trying to get the early advantage for the CTs. Got dupreeh going for a quick peek in long. I'm not sure if he was spotted. They're both jumping. I don't know if the timing matches up. We've already seen a jumping headshot from Simple, but I can't see him getting one from this distance. And in fact, there is Device holding the angle now. Device is over to the right. Simple has seen him. Simple has to be careful he doesn't get picked from the left. Indeed, he will go for the bait. Peek again and find Device. That's the AWP down for TSM. And Simple will be holding the angle. We should see dupreeh crossing. That smoke, though, will cause some shenanigans. Looks like TSM going to push the A site as well. with no lurkers towards B. bondik going down again. Simple looking for a position to hold. Bit of a gap through the smoke for all of a second, and now the bomb plant will come in. So, somewhat of a smoke retake here. WorldEdit finding the frag with the CZ. Can he pick up a weapon? Dink with a nade is always an irritation, and that Molotov will slow things down here as they start to rotate. Flash coming in. No people flash, but WorldEdit's fast enough, close enough to get that frag with the CZ. 2 frags for him. He will go down. Trades for both sides. Now it's all down to Simple. The bomb is planted in a very unfavourable place. He has the most smokes, and he's going to have to make a run for it. The 4-round advantage will be reduced to 3. It was a good force by Flipside, but didn't take them all the way there. Okay, so just Simple with the AWP, save from the previous round, and he's unable to get an early frag, and obviously the rest of the CT's ecoing. There's a frag for him, but how's he going to escape? Is he going to manage to do so? Indeed, he is. TSM will have to be conscious that that gun may... Oh, there's 2 TSM players on actually, and they need to make sure these guns don't go the way of the CT, so they need to try and throw them out of the map, but they have limited numbers. Simple finally going down there with a headshot. AWP has been picked up by Blade. We'll see if he can get it over to WorldEdit, who could do even more damage. WorldEdit's holding things down in a connected area at the moment, where there are 2 TSM players going, and Flipside have a crossfire in this area, so this could be suicide for the TSM boys. Coming in with a flash through the window, so they're coming in prepared. Blade going for the rotation, and the first frag goes away of WorldEdit. Can't get a second one, and just got a P2000 on him. So Blade with the rotation, player on short, can't get the frag. And seems he's going to try and do what he can here. 2 versus 1. Bomb not down yet. Tries to go for the wallbang. No kills. And it may be time to save for Blade. The 3-round lead will now be reduced to 2. TSM closing in. And again, Flipside on the CTs with a tested economy will need to win this round. Otherwise, TSM may end up taking the lead. Someone tweeted me and said the reason Waylander left Peter is that he is going to join the Finnish army. Well, good luck and I hope you come back safe, buddy. Too good a talent for us to lose in any means of that word. Some wallbang attempts there early from TSM, but they will not find the correct angle. Simple on the AWP once again. Blade reduced to the FAMAS. We've got TSM trying to clear out certain bits of sneaky corners. Nice pre-fire there from karrigan, though it will not lead to any frags. Device trying to punish the area where Xipnix is going for peaks earlier in the first half. Or Zipex, as he prefers to be called. Flipside with 3 players towards A. I think we're seeing a bit of aggression here. There's only 2 towards B at the moment, and they are surrounded by TSM players, and they're coming in all directions. Can they hold on this execute? Markelov flash and stuck on the site. Can he escape? karrigan pushing through, and he will find a frag onto WorldEdit. Markelov going down to Xipnix after in a trade after taking down cajunb. So a 3 versus 4 retake, and they are smoked off the site completely. Flipside, so they're not really even going to have much of an opportunity to get something done here. They need fast frags, early frags. Xipnix in position to take down Simple, and this is another round which has fallen away from Flipside. Had too many players towards A. TSM with an arc around the B bomb site, which turned into a valley of destruction. bondik be spotted now, trying to save this. Nice snap onto dupreeh, but how much longer can he last? Not very long at all. Device with an AWP position of his own, taking down bondik, so there will be no safe here for the CTs. Again, they have lost 4 rounds in a row now, so they've got a nice loss bonus, but that's about it. They need to start winning rounds as TSM look to even things up here. Teeds with a passive start, looking for some aggression here from the Flipside team. We've got 2 players towards long. They're going to see Simple hiding behind a tree. Simple will be taken down. So far, so good. Markelov close to the door area. Is he brave enough to open it? Indeed, he is. And there is a player waiting, and there that player is cajunb. Easy frag for him. Going to wait to see if anybody is going to follow. CT's picking one by one and going down one by one here. So it's pretty much a formality round here for TSM so far. And there it is. No one lost for the TSM side as they even things up 12-12. Now it's crunch time for Flipside as they had a good chance to close this round up but lost a crazy eco. Double AWPs coming out now. WorldEdit going to pick up the second one. 3 M4s, of course, Molotovs, defuse kits, the whole works. Only thing missing is a helmet on Simple, but that's not going to matter in this particular round. Speaking of Molotovs, you see 5 mollies on the ET side, and they could go for a running execute towards the B-bomb site, but it seems they will go for a more careful route. Markelov peeking towards short. He's going to find the angle onto dupreeh first. That's an important first kill, but can they hold this push from 2 men through the monster area? Well, that it will be traded towards the barrel. Once you've been spotted there is little escape. cajunb will go down along with the bomb. Only karrigan left, and again, this is a similar situation to what we saw from TSM. Flipside surviving with 4 players at the moment, and this will be important for their economy. But can karrigan get any more damage done? Can he plant the bomb for his team? You can see he's got 8k in the bank, so they're going to buy next round regardless. No more frags for TSM, only the 1, and Flipside take the lead once more. So, TSM on the buy again. Let's have a look at the money they have left. They have another buy if needed, so this is going to be constant pressure against the Flipside team. They've gone for aggression. We can see Blade in connector. He's not going to find any frags. A bit slow on the crosshair actually there. He was, I don't know what he was doing. I can only imagine he was looking at his radar when that came in because he was really slow on the mouse there. And that's very unlike him, so just unfortunate timing. Bit of a battle to open and close the door there. Will be left open by TSM. Nice angle by Markelov, getting a bit of damage in there, but no frags. And they need frags here. Simple and WorldEdit will be a solid hold for now, unless they lose a duel. You can see Simple over towards long there, WorldEdit over towards B. So Markelov's position in connector is going to be a vital one, and he won't have all the bullets in the world to try and hold this with. Indeed, he's got 1 clip left and forced into a more passive position. No more spray from him. Meanwhile, bondik is playing the A site as well. So again, Markelov's position very, very key. Simple moving away from the long area, but though he's going to come and check it every now and then, while WorldEdit will be, in fact, the only player towards B. Markelov moving towards A now, so a bit of a... Oh, he's repositioning over here. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say that would be a bit of a gamble. Simple. Is he going to find the angle in time? He's trying to switch between A and B. Again, they are a man down. Is he going to find the angle onto the toilets in time? This execute from TSM will be fast once it comes in. 20 seconds left. He'll hear that Molotov before it goes off. Missing the shot. That's really important for Simple. And he is forced into long. Going to put a Molotov down to stop the plant from coming in. But can he find any frags? 9 seconds for TSM to push and find the frags. The bomb's down as well. 3 fast frags. This round is all over here. Only dupreeh remaining. He will go down as well. No plant, which is important. That means that there's 4k less than TSM could have had. And now their money will be stretched. They're going to move. If they lose this round, Flipside will be on match point and TSM will have their loss bonus and not a whole lot else. 14 to 12, 2-round advantage for Flipside. Let's have a look at the money on the team as well. They will be able to buy, although it will be less than ideal if they lose this round. Double ops continuing for the CT side here versus the 5 AKs of the TSM team. So, well, then it's going to move around towards the B-bomb site here, which he was holding down in the last round as well. Simple once again looking towards long, having a peek, and he's going to start to move back. Maybe he gives some information for his team, as he won't see anybody in long at the moment. You can see the current layout of the players here. Device holding very, very passively, with the bomb starting to move towards B. Over a minute on the clock here for TSM to play with. But they are running out of options. Flipside with not many wins in the FACEIT League at the moment. This will be a very important win for them and a nice scalp if they can take down TSM. Execute coming in for TSM once again. Nice pop flash there, but WorldEdit's going to get the frag first. Well protected from the flash by the pillar as well. Markelov coming in, but he can't get the trade onto device, so it's going to be advantage TSM, 3 versus 3. CT's behind the smoke once more. You can see Simple trying to jump over the smoke and find someone to frag. His teammates, they will do the job. They'll spot device as well. And again, Simple hungry as always, coming in with no fear to try and take that last frag. Device maybe trying to save now, but he'll be unable to do so, missing the shot. And that is match point to Flipside. Again, no plant for TSM. So they'll have the buy coming out, but look, you can see Zipnik's 2,500. They'll be limited on nades, which makes it harder for them to execute. You've seen how strong their executes are towards B with that wall of smokes in the CT area. But that may not happen now. Simple, aggressive, Simple, taking device down. Insult to injury as TSM head towards the L here. Only 3 left. That Molotov is not going to work. That's kind of weird. Simple with another frag. And this might be a very fast, potentially final round. Only cajunb now. And he won't get the frag onto Blade. 16 to 12. Flipside will take it over TSM. Very solid performance by Flipside. And again, we saw TSM on Overpass yesterday versus Na'Vi, and they look super strong. But Flipside coming out with a surprise win. Again, they were only 13%, I think, to take this match, so that's going to be a solid hold there. 16 to 12 over T.